What's up, y'all? It's Nifty Q. That's Gifted. We're here with another daily rehash. It is Monday, November 13th. Excited to be sitting here with y'all. We're on a Gordon Goner hangover here to start the week. Excited to get after it, man. I'm back from Miami dealing with my own hangover, but happy to be here with y'all, our vibe, our tribe. What's up, Gif?
Heck yeah, I'm so glad you made it back in one piece, Q. And I'm so glad that y'all made it back. And yes, Q, I will be the Zeneca to your Gordon Goner because we're about to unload a full clip of news on y'all. It is the Daily Rehash, top 10 stories in Web3 from the last 24 hours in just 10 minutes. Let's get into it, Q. What's up first?
All right, this just broke. BlackRock files to register a new iShares XRP Trust entity in Delaware. Shout out to the block for this one. XRP rose significantly, maybe like 10%, but you can see it dropped right back down. So we need to follow this one. It did just break about 30 minutes ago at the time of this recording. This is not a spot ETF or anything like that, but we do see a XRP trust, and XRP has kind of drawn some positive sentiment over the last few months. So maybe we get even more positive macro news.
Yeah, I've been seeing some movement, some adoption, some integrations with partners, and yeah, good for them. We'll keep following it. Honestly, we haven't been following XRP enough. Maybe we'll be talking about it more here soon. But you know what we're definitely going to talk about, and that is MadLads. A lot happening on Solana. This collection might be filling in the void left by top PFP projects like DeGods and Utes. They are flying. A lot of people now speculating, will there be some kind of Solana flippening where the MadLads overtake the DeGods in the floor price?
Yeah, you were calling this on NFT Live that DeGods should now go back to Solana. I think you were being a little facetious there, but we do see a new, pretty much number one here in terms of sentiment. They're almost at a yearly high in their floor price as well. So yeah, big shout out to that. Is the new PFP meta happening here? We got new mints happening. This is going to be the Sofa Maker here project, which interesting. It came out of nowhere. I know a lot of morning shows are wondering, hey, what's going on behind this project? But you can see it minted out at 0.01, extremely high demand. Even Pranksy got involved, and it ran almost 10x and more to 0.169. But yeah, Sofa Maker, we weren't kind of made aware of, but apparently this is a new PFP, and the reveal starts relatively soon here.
And people are saying there's no new mints or PFPs to get excited about. I don't believe them. I haven't heard about this one, though. I'm excited to learn more about it and check it out. So thanks for sharing that one, Q. And on to the next one. This is what we've got. Zach XPT calling out potentially another big scam. This token Grok was absolutely flying. There was like 150, 160 million in total volume on it. And he's saying, hey guys, just FYI, it might be a scammer. Looks like it is indeed a scammer behind this coin.
Yeah, I'm going to pull up the price chart here today. It is sitting at about 1 cent. So I don't think it had much effect on the full market. You can see a precipitous drop right there. So maybe that's the XBT effect there. Web3's native detective getting after it. Yeah, I don't think either of us got into Grok. It was a play off of Elon's AI, correct?
Yes, it was. And also just a reminder that meme coins, shit coins are absolutely a place for scammers to be playing.
All right, shout out to Stats Per Usual. The guy is just getting after it here, providing value, but he's showing off some Friendtech volumes here. The 7-day buy volume around 2,200 ETH. You can see where that compares to its full life cycle. You know, again, I'm bringing in my personal anecdotes whenever we talk about Friendtech. The volume is definitely low. You're not seeing those high volatility plays, but what you are getting is a stable token price of those that are farming for this, future airdrop. They've also released some features here in the last 48 hours. Nothing that's going to blow your socks off, which is essentially what the community is waiting for. What are we going to get from a product standpoint that really brings the masses back?
Yeah, I'm sure there'll be some big announcements soon. I'm waiting for some big announcements for Tag Tech. That's where I'm playing and dipping my toes into the SocialFi waters. But let's talk a little bit about Optimism. There's a big move here. Fwiz, former president of Polygon Labs, apparently making his exit and heading over to Optimism. He said here, quote, "My job's simple. Grow the OP ecosystem by supporting developers of all sizes." Here's his goodbye. Next chapter begins as chief growth officer. at Optimism.
Yeah, this is big. We've talked about Polygon and their work on the business development side for a while. So him getting involved here, Ryan Wyatt, and trying to attract more developers on that front as well. I think it's a benefit to Optimism because we've seen Polygon do so well on that front.
Yeah, it's a great point. Polygon has been killing it in biz dev, so he's probably been a big part of that.
Yeah, Mocaverse has been killing it as well, and it looks like the invite code portion of their pre-sale here is live. This mint for the Mocha IDs, and I want to make sure I get their kind of explainer of what a Mocha ID even is. You obviously see the Mocaverse NFTs all over the place, but the idea is taking that to another effect. So yeah, those with Mochas currently can mint, as well as those that are now reserving a spot with a friend code. And shout out to Biggie Poppins getting me my friend code after swiping it. I know, originally it was Choina here. Mocha IDs is our decentralized identity that gives you access to the Animoca brand's 450 portfolio companies. So essentially, Animoca brand's creating a lot of value. They want to give that back via these Mocha IDs across their different ecosystem.
Hey, love to see it. I'm still not in Mocha, or Animoca, or the Mocaverse, that is, and definitely wish I was at this point. But let's keep it going. The next one, Q. You know what is definitely killing it? It's generative art. Fine art NFTs continue to see big moves, big gainers, big winners. Orkin Art over the weekend had a big move. Maraca, I believe they're called data miniatures. All of the holders of these Maraca data miniatures got airdropped. One of 10 editions, one of 11 from 10 editions distributed to all of his holders. This got a lot of movement. And to be honest, I wasn't really familiar. So you can see here, Maraca, the process. These are the editions that got airdropped. Very cool, very interesting generative art. But then these are doing incredibly well. This is the data miniatures. You can see a floor of 5.5 ETH holding on these. Over 60 ETH total volume so far on just 111 pieces.
Yeah, the mint price there was 0.5. So you could see the miniatures alone that they got airdropped were essentially the value of the original mint. So yeah, really the holders are doing extremely well. Again, the claim or the airdrop for those holders got the process and not the miniature. So yeah, definitely good on that front. I've got the last one for me. So I originally had this parallel story talking about how they are introducing new kind of sinks or faucets for holders actually playing the game. So you get Prime token for winning games in the Prime ecosystem. Well, they're actually upping that. But, we had an even bigger announcement from Parallel here saying that they're going to be approved for the Epic Game Store. We've seen this across multiple games. We saw it with Phantom Galaxies. We've seen it with a few others. I think ILV, so Illuvium, is benefiting as well. Their token doing extremely well off that announcement of PvP plus the Epic Games listing. So Parallel is another one that is doing extremely well. Maybe people front running this announcement a bit. Maybe people got a look at the kind of inside scoop that Parallel was getting listed, because we did see Parallel avatars as well as the Prime token do extremely well this weekend.
Yeah, there might have been some word moving on that, but it's not a surprise. Honestly, I've been hearing it's not actually as hard as a lot of people make it out to be to get on the Epic Store. So you could have maybe just assumed that was going to be happening. And all right, we're on to the last story, and it's a very special one for myself, because today is the day that the pre-sale for Coffins launches. You can see a little bit of a test export here. I'm very much liking what I'm seeing, but yeah, here's the deal on this, y'all. The allow list goes live. Let me pull this up. The allow list goes live tonight at 7 p.m. PST. Every single person on the allow list gets to generate 2 free mints. So every time you mint, you generate a unique coffin in real time. And the allow list, the pre-sale, will go for almost 48 hours. So this is the info. It's all in the description of this video and on our X if you want to check it out. This one specifically also on my X at Gifted. But public sale goes live Wednesday. Pre-sale goes live tonight at 7 p.m. And I'm excited to see you and hopefully some other friends and fam that are on the allow list minting some coffins.
Yeah, I actually love this. A coffin may represent many things. While commonly understood as a symbol of death, one can be viewed as much more, as a life lived full of complexity, emotion, dreams, and meaningful connections. Great job, GIF. That's a really well explained kind of mantra on what you've got on this piece of work here. So yeah, hopefully Biggie Poppins isn't front running me again, but we will see a lot of excitement around this drop, dude. Congratulations to you for making it to the freaking end of this video. We'll see you back tomorrow. We got GM Web3, we got NFT Live, and we're gonna roll onto another rehash. We're gonna try to survive the week.
Yes, sir. Our vibe, our tribe.